Whoa, that's not good. Well, that's not very good, is it? Needs a wheel cylinder. Awesome. Just what Shocking. Shocking. Welcome back, people. Oh, the right noisy prick this morning, isn't he? Yeah. Right noisy one. So, just can't be quiet, can he? Sorry, guys. So, basically, on this job, a few days, yesterday, funnily enough. It's very rare we can actually get back to a job the next day. Did a full service on it yesterday, and now we're coming back to do the handbrake adjustment, and we're also going to be doing the shock that's absolutely dead, which I'll just quickly remind you of, which is that bad boy there. And we're going to strip clean, adjust the brakes, and I'll show you how we do it. Maybe it'll be a bit interesting, maybe it won't, but we'll soon find out. See you shortly. Obviously, don't forget to crack your lock and wheel key with a bar and a socket. Don't just hit it with a gun. Do that first while the wheel's on the ground, and obviously take the rest out. Not that I need to show you how to take the wheel off, but you know, 17mm on these. There we go. And just like that, it's off. So to get the drum off, because we're adjusting the brakes, T30 there, and then give her a bash with a hammer, and she'll come off nicely. Just make sure, obviously, you drop your handbrake, because if you ain't dropping your handbrake, I'll just demonstrate that for you, just in case you need to know. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ha! It's down. See? Well hard that was, wasn't it? But yeah, don't do that. You ain't gonna get your drum off. Season. Nice and easy. Look at that. Boom. World's smallest ratchet. Oh yeah, if you ain't got one of these, you should get one of these. Absolutely fantastic little wearer tool. Really, really great. And there we go. Now we've just got to knock them off. Again, get yourself a nice little batty stick. Just like that. Nice and easy. Well, that's it. Bit of a twist, bit of a pull. Just like that. Whoa, that's not good. Well, that's not very good, is it? Needs a wheel cylinder. Awesome. Just what the doctor ordered. They're contaminated to fuck as well, aren't they? Great. Looks like this needs shoes as well. Fan-bloody-tastic. Well, so I've got to have a word with the customer already. Well, that was not what we were expecting, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that to need, because obviously see all here, that's clearly leaking. Needs a new wheel cylinder, that. See how dirty it is. Look at that. Contaminated the brake shoes as well. Not what you want, and these I do believe they're supposed to automatically adjust as well. See that there? Normally it was meant to auto adjust, but they ain't doing the auto adjust these days because it's cream crackered. Right, let's go have a word with the customer, I guess. Bye bye. Right, so now I'll wait for old Hazard to go and get some brake parts, because obviously, as we've come to find out, we've got a leaky friggin' wheel cylinder that's just killed everything off. Right, so I'm going to show you how to do the shock instead. So on these shocks, you've got bolt here up the top, and then just down here, you've got a bolt right there. But obviously, if you've not done these before, make sure you've got the vehicle secure on an axle stand, put a jack under here, and you just want to slightly jack up the cup where the shock, where the spring sits. Otherwise, obviously, you're possibly going to have the spring jumping at your face. Undo the bolts, and then you can get your shock out. So I'll see what I can do to show you, and we'll be back. So 16mm spanner here. And there you have it. Get that jacked up. And out. There you have it, guys. So now, moving. Now we want to do. So we're going to want to get our top bolts out now. But now that that's jacked up, we can lower it down a bit if we want now. Get a little bit out of the way. A bit of tension on there again. And plenty of room now to get her moving. Back in a sec. So we're going to get our top bolt off now. Again, 16mm on an extension. I do prefer to crack these off with hand. I know some people will just wazz them with a gun, but I like to have a little feel of them first. Well, that's a bit annoying. Got to take the wheel arch out because that bolt. Oh, sorry, I had a phone call on the first one. That bolt there, just in the corner there, it's just getting covered. You can't quite get on it to get it out. So T25s, take your screws out. One there, and there's a couple up the side. Should be able to, hopefully, be able to just move it up out of the way enough to get onto it. So there we go. Got it. So unfastening the back. Just unfastening the back, and then you can push on it a bit here, just enough to get your socket on. I ended up going with a gun because it was a lot easier. I ain't gonna lie to you. Made things a million times easier. Nice extension. Now she comes. Just like that. Now to get it out. See, just like that. What you can do, oh god, give it a bit of a compress. We don't lift it up. Do you know what, we're going to turn the jack down. Jack out of our way. So we have none of it coming out that way. Thank you. There you go. Just like that. So basically when you want it out, just collapse it a little bit and she'll come out. So now, last bit to do, swap them over. Take your little plastic cap off, that little screwdriver underneath, and then another 16mm here. You also got like, it's about a 7-ish, something like that. Depends how you want to do it. Hold it with a spanner. I'm going to be naughty because it's the old one. Just going to zip it off as I normally would, because it's getting replaced anyway. So whatever, Trevor. So we're going to have to get something to hold onto it. So, because it's the old one, I really don't give a shit. If you guys say you don't do this, you're wrong. Set of grips on it, just to stop the shaft spinning. Look, just like that. 16mm. There you have it, people, just like that. Top mount off. Off. Don't forget to get your bump stop off. Bump stop. And replace. But you see here, this is where it's been leaking. See there? Just the fluid's been coming up through that. Look at that. Lovely and tasty, so it's blowing the seal out. So, yes. No good. No good shock anymore. So, yeah. See you when the new one's on. Peace. So now we've got a nice new one, not leaking this one. You're going to want to get your bump stop, as you do. It's a nice little stand this is. I need a little camera mount, it's quite nice. Get your bump stop over, just like that. It's like a top mount. It's there. Because I don't have the right size spanner, probably going to use a set of grips to hold onto this on the top. 17, is it 16? 16mm spanner, nice and easy. And where's my grips gone? There. And the grips. Well, that's the new one together. What I would do though is I'd wipe down that bump stop, but I'm just gonna have to wait till Larry gets back because he's got the van, which has got all the rags in. Because, like I said, I had to go get parts for it. Awkward. But anyway, we'll be back. I'm just gonna shove this in now. So, same way as taking it out, people. Just get it up on there. Press it up a bit. Let's do that. Just push down on it a little bit from the top. Make a bit of wiggle room. Put it where you need it. That's pretty much home now. start them by hand, as you do, because I always start my bolts by hand. I don't know how many of you people do or you don't, but I tend to like to start them by hand. Before you do that, get to put your cap back on, because I always end up doing that. I'm an idiot. Anyway, if you got this far, people, don't forget to like, follow, share. Just right down here, subscribe. We need you. There we go, it's back on. I swear, every single one of these I do, I always end up leaving one of the sides off and have to take it back off again to bloody fit it. Obviously, it's only a little dust shield, but you know, best to put them on anyway. Right, so I was getting a bit annoyed then, so I ended up taking the wheel arch out because I couldn't quite get the bolt here to line up. See that one here? Just couldn't get it to line up with the wheel arch in the way, so now it's lining up just where we want it. Which is a million times better, because if you're ever unsure, mate, you never want to cross thread anything, so just get it out. You get whatever's in your way out your bloody way. So right, let me just quickly bolt this up. I'll be back in a sec. So now all I've got left to do is get the bottom shock bolt in. So, as I said to you earlier, get that here, jack, shove it under the arm here, jack it up to the position you want it in. Somewhere about there, it looks like. Just double check. Let's go down a little bit. We can work with that, so we can just pull it up to where we want it. Get our bolt that goes back in. Just like that. Not on this side. That goes behind the wheel basically. And then yeah, tighten it back up. We'll see you in a sec. I'll try and put the torque specs on for you so you can see them, because I'm just not going to record it this time because I can't be asked. So that was weird, my GoPro decided to go into spinning mode for some reason, but there you go, one installed shock. But yeah, when he gets back, we'll wipe that down, just clean it up, but now got to get on with the brakes. So see there? Easiest way I do is just knock this bearing out, slide, undo that, pull the bearing out, and then you can just get to everything. Makes these a whole lot easier to do, saves all the peeing about, and you just got access to everything. Just another little tip for you DIYers, if you haven't done this before, or you have done this before, all I would recommend is, because we've all got one of these handy dandy things called a bloody camera these days. If you're not sure how these go together and go apart, take a picture like this. Take a couple of pictures, not just one. Get it in here, like that, and like that, how they seat. Obviously, don't take them both apart at the same time, because if you're ever unsure, obviously you can go to the other side for reference as well. But as there's two of us that are going to be doing this, they're both going to be apart at the same time, which doesn't really matter because I've done these loads of times. They're not too bad, to be honest. So, we'll be back shortly. 30mm socket. There you go, good dogger. Take your bearing now. Just like that. Easiest. Now look at the room you got now. You can literally get to everything. That is by far the easiest way to do it on these VWs, Seats, whatever. Just makes your life a million times easier. But remember, get a new hub nut for it as well, because you do need those. The tool I like to use on these springs is this little snap-on tool. Getting the brake springs off. I've had it for years. Don't use it very often, because obviously you don't do brake shoes very often. Push in, twist, and away they come. Just like that. Nice and easy. See? Just like that. The end cap off, finger on the back. Not everybody's got those. You can use a pair of pliers, but again, I like to make my life easier. I've been doing this so many bloody years now. I'd rather make my life easier than faffing around. And all you can do, get yourself a little screwy. Pop it off here. Pop it off here. Look at that. It all comes out. It's one big unit basically. Same back here, a little bit of room, wiggle it back here. You can get to your handbrake cable then as well. Make your life a million times easier, so there you go, just like that. See how quick that was to get it off? And then you can build it up on the floor, because that's out of your way. Bish bash bosh, a million times easier. And obviously you see your handbrake cable, pull that back, lock it off with a set of pliers, and you can pop it straight out. I'll show you how to do that as well. Sorry, got a bit carried away then. But that's what I did, just lock them off here with some blunt grips so you're not damaging the cable. nice and easy. And then when you put it back together, there you have it. Just slot straight back in. So as you see on here, hooks in there, and the back there. And look, all comes out in one. So if you want to know how it goes back together, you don't really have to do anything because you just build it up on the floor, put it back together. Job done. See you soon. So 11mm on your brake line there, and then you got, see just there, a little 10 there. Get that off. That's how you get your wheel cylinder off. This is a T30. Your T30 on the bolt. See back here. That's what you actually need. That's how you get your cylinder off. Shazam! She's out. Look at the state of that. Yucky. So, another thing I like to do, now it's all apart, give it a real good clean up. Just watch out for your ABS sensor there. It's going to be kind of hard to show you this, but obviously make sure you've got your shoes laid out the same way. But obviously the bonus with having that connected still, so you can kind of see the way it needs to go. And don't forget, this is supposed to be the self-adjust about here. They never bloody do, but just keep an eye on it. As soon as I've got it built up, I'll show you. Bit of brake clean in your life. You would have never wiped down, get all your dust off once you've done that. Happy day! And, ta-da! It's all on. Nice new fitting kit. New wheel cylinder, all new springs. Everything's had a refresh. So all you got to do, obviously, adjust your handbrake, bleed your brakes, all that good stuff. See you shortly. Peace. On, yeah? Yeah, pump it up, hold it down, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, and again. Come with me and you'll see. Oh God. Okay, go again. Yeah. Okay, and again. Well guys, that's the Seat done. Nice little Ibiza, all sorted. New rear shoes, fitting kit, obviously wheel cylinders, bled the brakes up, adjusted the handbrake, and obviously fitted that, replaced that leaking shock that was absolutely just hooning it out of there. But anyway, if you got this far people, don't forget to like, follow, share, just right down here, subscribe. We need you. Peace out people.